Hello, everybody. Welcome back to Karma Coin. I'm Jamie. Um, so this is going to be kind of a short video. I wanted to talk about the Epic Games Store. Uh, I I re-downloaded the Epic Games Store. I have not had it in a while, but occasionally they will put out like a free game. Like before it was the Outer Worlds. I was able to download that, and the next free game they put out was this game called Cat Quest, which looks kind of interesting, and I might try that out. But they got a bunch of different free games that you can download and play, which is pretty cool. Um, well, I thought it was pretty cool uh, until I started browsing the free games. So mm, so I'm going to rant it a little bit because this kind of upsets me. Um, so as I'm browsing through the I'll just call it EGS. As I'm browsing through EGS, looking at different free games, I let me see if I can find it again. So I'm like looking. Um, Sorry if I have the sniffles. I still have allergy problems. I apologize. Um, oh, where is it? I saw it before. Okay, citizen conflict. So I'm looking through this, and I'm like, oh, what is this? This looks kind of interesting. It's like a third-person shooter type game, team-based hero shooter, citizen conflict, competitive action. So, and I'm like, oh, it's early access. It's like, I can get on the ground floor in a game that might take off, and it looks pretty fun. Um, And so I'm looking at it and I start scrolling down a little bit more and I see this is a blockchain slash NFT game. Okay, so almost since the very beginning of the whole NFT craze, I I warned people that NFTs were NFTs were pretty much like a non issue. I don't know if that's the correct term. It I wouldn't go so far as to say that the entire NFT thing is a scam, but a lot of it is, and that people shouldn't invest their money into NFTs because the whole thing seemed very uh not shady, but like questionable. There are a lot of questionable things going on with NFTs. Um, when it comes to cryptocurrency, I mean, if you want to invest in cryptocurrency, that's fine. I don't see a problem with it. You should probably be careful because it's a very volatile market. Um, the magic of Bitcoin being at like 1 cent and going up to like $5,000 a Bitcoin. That's not never going to happen again. So it was a pretty much one time phenomenon. And since then, it's been very volatile. I do have some Bitcoin or not Bit. Yeah, I mean I have Bitcoin. I have some Ethereum. Um, I have another one. I forget what it is. Um, which is kind of unfortunate because my channel name is Karma Coin, and there is actually a cryptocurrency called Karma Coin. Uh, which kind of upset me that somebody would they didn't take the name from me. That I'm pretty sure Karma Coin cryptocurrency came before my channel. Um, but the reason I called my channel Karma Coin was because of Castlevania Symphony of the Night, which is like one of my favorite games of all time. There's an item in Castlevania Symphony of the Night called Karma Coin. It's like a consumable one use like attack item that you can get, and there's only like one in the entire. There's like, well, no, there's like two in the entire game. But when I was coming up with the channel name, I thought that would be, because the whole idea behind the karma coin item in the game is that you Alucard will flip the coin, and it when it lands, you don't know like what effect you're going to get, and so it was sort of like my channel has a bunch of different stuff, like you never know what you're going to get in the next upload. That was the idea anyway, and that is why I called it karma coin. But yeah, I don't mind cryptocurrency. NFTs, I'm tired of hearing about them, and I don't understand for the life of me, I don't understand why anybody still promotes it or invests in it because they're effectively worthless anymore. Um, so that upset me seeing that. So I go, oh well, there are plenty of other games to check out. And so I start checking out more games. Underground Waifus, TCG. I'm also tired of seeing trading card video games because there's 1,000 of them, and there's very little difference between any of them. So this is combining multiple things that aggravate me. It's a trading card game, and they're using like sexy waifus for the like sex appeal, which aggravates me because it's like such a cheap way to like try to try to like sell your game. Like, oh, we have sexy anime waifus, and it's a blockchain NFT game, so that's great. World of Dipians. Oh, look at that! This is a blockchain NFT game. Okay, so the first 5 games at the top, 2 of them are blockchain slash NFT games. Zverse. Yeah, blockchain NFT game. It has the word verse in it. If it has meta or verse, any combination of those two, probably a blockchain NFT game. Uh, Corifeus Championships. No, okay, no. I don't want to besmirch the good people of Corifeus. That is not. This is actually not a blockchain NFT game, which kind of goes against what I just said. Zarathustra. No, that's not the NFT blockchain. Legendary Road Online. Um, looks pretty bare bones. Like, very close to, like, Nintendo 64 graphics. But at least it's not blockchain. Illuvium. Oh, look at that. Blockchain NFT game. What do you know? Dreamhaven. Okay, no, that is not blockchain. Citizen Conflict, we just talked about that. Phantom Galaxies. Oh, it's a blockchain NFT game. What do you know? I'm shocked. I'm shocked that it is a blockchain NFT game. Yaku. Oh, it's a blockchain NFT game. Call of Dragons. Probably I just downloaded this. This is not blockchain. DC Dual Force. I would be very surprised if this is blockchain. Actually, I wouldn't be too surprised because you have a lot of big corporations trying to like shoehorn themselves into the whole NFT thing. like well after the fad of NFT has gone away. Compete. It's like GTA 5 characters, and it's a blockchain NFT game. Star him. Okay, not blockchain. Chaos Metaverse. Surprisingly, not blockchain. Masca. Pulker. I downloaded this. This looks interesting. Oh, this is the one that really like. This is the one that made me want to make this video. This is the one. Ape Squad. So, blockchain NFT game. And then you take a look at the quote unquote promotional artwork. Right? Does anything stick out to any of this to you? Why this quote unquote promotional artwork might be questionable? Other than there's a lot of cleavage. Yep, yep. A good 80% of it is just AI generated stuff. Promotional artwork that has nothing to do with the game. It's not an anime game. It's not a Fortnite style game. It's not an anime game. It's just a bunch of AI generated artwork. And there's so many different ones. And then you take a look at the actual game. Take a look at the actual game. Realistic playability of personal equipment. Just word salad. Ape Squad in-game graphic world. I can guarantee you it does not look as good as this. And even then it doesn't look very good. In-game graphic equipment. Da, da, da. And it's just another one of these games. It's just another one of these games. It's just another brown military shooter. Trying to like leech off of the success of um like Call of Duty. BSN. They're putting up like competition stuff. When I can guarantee you none of this has anything to do with this game. And of course it is taking place in Korea because this is probably a Korean company because a lot of this this nonsense crap with blockchain NFT stuff for some reason a lot of it comes out of Korea. I don't know why, but it just is, and it's all AI. And another thing that really made me want to uninstall EGS. So, for some time now, I've been wanting to bring to the channel like mobile game reviews. You know, where I get a mobile game on the Google Play Store and I play it, and while I'm playing it, I talk about it and like give it a review because there's not a lot of like really serious sort of mobile game review places out there. There's really not. Um, you might have something on some godless website like IGN or Kotaku where it's like top ten yaoi visual novel mobile games or something like that. Right, like top 10 mobile games that are like Overwatch. But that's the closest thing that you'll really get to anything remotely serious when it comes to sorry, when it comes to this right here. Okay, so I've been dealing with and playing a lot of mobile games. And if you play mobile games, you know that there are a lot of ads, advertisements. Uh and there are two main types. There are the optional ads, and then you have the intermittent ads. The optional ads are the ones where you're playing a game and it says we'll give you a times 2 boost to your, I don't know, your experience gain if you watch this 30-second advertisement. Would you like to do that? And you can click yeah or no. So it's optional, but then you have the intermittent ads, which just show up usually while you're playing the game, interrupting the flow of the game, and they're some of the most annoying things that you could ever run into. But you see a lot of advertisements, and this is one of the games that constantly showed up in a lot of the games that I played on Google Play Store. So, the advertisement basically goes like this. It's called Stormshot Isle of Adventure, and then they show a video of gameplay like this, where the idea is that you shoot and the arrow, like, gravity, and you're supposed to hit something, or it is like a gun and you're supposed to ricochet the bullet, even though that is not how angles work. Um, and they make it appear as though this is what the game is, but it's not, because it's just another one of these generic city building resource management games uh with you know in-game currency and premium currency, and usually some sort of energy meter. This doesn't look It doesn't seem like this has any sort of energy meter, but some games do, where you are like limited to what you can do within a certain time frame by the amount of energy you have. Which is that's always fun, right? You pick up a game, you want to play it maybe for a little while, and they limit how long you can play it by giving you an energy meter that very slowly refills up over time. So this is the Epic Games Store now. It's a lot of blockchain NFT games polluting the ecosystem. You have probably like low quality ports of mobile games that use misleading advertisements. You just have a lot of crap, and that's the thing that I can say about Steam, is that I have a lot of complaints I can make about Steam and Valve in general. Um, you know uh how much cut of the profits that developers make, I don't think is high enough, and that's what allowed EGS to come in and like really take a lot of the market share from Steam. They're going to start losing the market share because of this crap, but um, there's a lot of like garbage littering the Steam store. There's a lot of like hentai games, uh, and also Steam sort of makes it really easy for people who are not old enough to see pornography be able to see pornography by just like entering a fake like birth date. And don't even get me started on TF2. Don't even get me started on TF2. Um, but one of the things that I can say about Steam is that they don't allow these scam blockchain NFT games, right? Like a probably AI generated garbage to come onto there. Like occasionally you will have something like what was that game called? It's just like the day before or the day after. What was that game called? You know what that now game is. It's the game that everybody was like uh ragging on after it came out because it was like not good. It was just like really not good. So in my opinion, that was, probably some sort of investment scam that they were pulling off. You might have something like that going on, but it's not very common, right? Like Steam at least has some standard of quality for their okay, well maybe not. Maybe not. I mean, I've seen some pretty bad games out there, but at least there are not blockchain NFT scams going on or like misleading games that are misleading you into thinking that it's one thing, but it is actually not another. Um, if it wasn't for the fact that EGS actually does have some pretty decent games, even free games, and that they occasionally put out a free game that looks good that I want to. Oh, okay, it's blockchain. Okay, okay. Um, if it wasn't for that, I would I would have uninstalled this game, this software. I really would have because there's just a lot of aggravating stuff going on here, and I cannot even browse through the free games thing because like half the time when you click on something, it is blockchain NFT game, blockchain and well, not this one. It's like blockchain NFT grit. Let me guess. Blockchain NFT game. What a surprise. Chain monsters. Hmm. 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 Oh, who would have guessed? Who would have guessed? Uh, Honkai Impact and Genshin, whatever. There's a lot I could say about those games. I'm just not going to because this video is already way too long. Um, Armored Warfare. No, that seems like another like mobile port. Um, Super Squad. Surprisingly, not blockchain. Genshin Impact. That is it. Core. Yeah, this looks like a blockchain game. Hey, what do you know? What do you know? Another blockchain game. Uh, Kugel? Kugel? Ah, well, you see the Ethereum logo, and also Honda, and the Toys R Us. I'm so happy that Honda is latching their brand onto blockchain scam video games. I'm really happy for them to do that. I've been looking and saving up for a vehicle. Hondas are gonna be way down on the list of vehicles that I want. just because of that. I mean, it is called Crypto Clash. I mean, I don't know what I was expecting. The Mosh Pit Tournament. This is going to be a blockchain game for sure. Oh yeah, yeah. Blockchain and the WWE logo. Do not tell me that WWE is putting their brand on this scam crap too. That is actually disappointing. Blockchain NFT. Yeah. So, yeah. So I would not recommend downloading EGS. Maybe keep an eye on like the EGS website or something, or like keep an eye on like if they're going to if they have a free game to download and it's a game that you really want, then you could like download EGS, install it, and then uninstall EGS. But otherwise, just don't download EGS because nobody should support any of this. And definitely don't download blockchain games. Right? There's no reason for you to download blockchain games. Don't get involved in that. Uh, get Steam or get like go on GOG.com or something. Don't use EGS because this is ridiculous what they're doing, and it really aggravates me to see this. The mobile port thing was sort of the straw that broke the camel's back, but the blockchain thing is really aggravating. But anyway, okay. Well, my Doom thing is still. I'm going to be recording another episode of Doom here, and I'll put that up here soon. So stay tuned for that because Doom is not an NFT blockchain game. At least not yet. The day it becomes a blockchain game is the day that we as we as the human race have failed. But anyway, thank you for listening to my rant. It it went almost 30 minutes. I was anticipating like 5 minute video, but that's okay. If you've watched it this far, thank you for watching. Stay tuned for Doom episode 2 and the more Cyberpunk 2077 and no more Epic Games Store, at least until they put out like at least until they put out a free game that I might want to download. But anyway, yeah, thank you for watching. Hope you have a wonderful day. God bless, and I will see you in the next video.